And today we have Emma Stoker, the horse rider that is competing in Vilamura, to tell us a little bit more about how is her life out of the box. Hi Emma, nice
Hi.
for your presence.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for being here. If we had to resume Emma Stoker biography, what could be said about you?
Um, well, I started off in a very young age riding ponies. I was born into a horsey family. My mum and my dad both rode. I was a bit of a farm girl, never really been very girly. I guess things got more and more serious. I got on the European team. We got a team gold medal for the ponies, and then I wanted to. It's all I've ever wanted. So it just became more and more what I wanted. And I left home when I was quite young, and I've been learning and training and trying to progress my career ever since, really.
As you mentioned, you started with ponies. How did the evolution for the horses happen?
Well, to be honest, it was my age really. Once you get to 16, you can't compete ponies anymore. So then I had to make the transition up onto horses from then, really.
On a Christmas night of 2013, a night full of snow, you went to Townhead's Tell to speak with Bob Young, along with your father. Tell us a little bit more about that night, and it was really a moment that changed your life.
Yeah, for sure. I went there and I was so nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and the yard itself was something that I'd never seen before. Like, it was a beautiful place, and yeah, it was a big step for me, but it changed my life, obviously for the better, and yeah, I'm so happy that I made the decision to go there. So.
I had the opportunity to speak with Bob a little bit before our interview,
Okay.
our conversation, and it's really touching to see the way that Bob speaks about you, about your commitment to work, and about what you do back at home. Do you see Bob as a mentor, as an idol?
Yes, 100%. He had absolutely nothing. He came from a penniless family, and he built up an empire in his business. And to me, he's such an idol because, yeah, it makes me think that anything's possible. Especially in this sport, you think, you know, you have to have a lot of money, but then he says to me all the time, you know, anything is possible. Look what I did, and I think, yeah, you're absolutely right. So yeah, he's an inspiration to me, actually.
You are treated like a third child of the family. Bob has also two daughters, so you are like a third child. You have a very close relationship with the youngest daughter. Do you feel that somehow you gained a new family?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm so lucky with the way they accepted me, and they take care of me, and yeah, I am fully aware it might not ever happen again in my life, and I'm privileged. I think I get a little bit like here because it's just not normal how kind they are to me, you know. But I work hard, and I try and give as much back as I can, and yeah.
Speaking about your blood family, your parents, how's your relation to your parents, and why do you have such a strong connection with your grandmothers?
We all share the same passion, which is so important. You know, we can talk all day about horses. It's all we really talk about, really. Anyone that wouldn't know horses must hate if they ever come out or anything, because they think, what are they talking about, you know? But yeah, I'm very close with my family, and yeah, my biggest supporters are for sure my two grandmas. Yeah.
But you can say that according to your parents, you have a very good relationship with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You also have a oldest brother, Mark.
Yes.
What was your how is your relation with Mark? Were you like the annoying younger kid that was always with him, or do you have a relationship like you are best friends?
No, he finds me very annoying. He hates horses. He doesn't like horses at all. He's actually an electrician. He's the only one in the family that doesn't like horses. Yeah, it's a bit of a love-hate relationship.
Okay. You are considered a workaholic, something that comes from your family. I heard that your father is just like this, your brother is also like this, and you have the virtue of having produced your horses because you started riding them such a young age, and now you ride them at a high level. And you have the virtue of having produced your horses. How does this make you feel? It makes you feel proud?
Yeah, absolutely. I get as much pleasure out of riding young horses than I do the old horses. And the win on Tallulah last week was just, yeah, it was unbelievable for me because I've ridden her now for 5 years, and that was our biggest ever win. So to produce the horses through up to that level is a real achievement for me.
You are a very shy person.
Yes, I'm very shy.
And you are every time closed in your little bubble. Can you say that this is a natural characteristic of your personality, or is it like a tool that you use to protect yourself and to avoid getting hurt and exposed?
Yeah, I would say it's a little bit like that. I'd say I'm really close to my team. So all the girls that I work with, all the grooms, they see me very different. I'm a very bubbly and happy person, very, very motivated. With people I don't know, I'm very shy. Yeah, it takes me a while to get to know people and let down my guard, really.
Mm-hmm. The horses world is like a small village because everybody knows everybody, knows their story, knows where they came from. But since you don't smoke, you don't drink, you barely go to parties, does people understand that you are really different, or sometimes they are mean and they hurt you?
I hope that they see it that I have a great opportunity and a really good job, and I don't want to throw it away. You know, a party's a party. You can go to a party whenever you want, but I see the job and the opportunity that I have. I might not come across it again, so I want to just take it and do the best that I can with it. So if people want to say that I'm boring, then that's fine. I can deal with that.
Emma, I made a small investigation about you.
Oh dear. Okay.
And I found something that I think is very curious.
Okay.
It's only in the movies that you like bad boys.
Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great film.
Okay. Yeah,
Have you
it's
seen
true.
the film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Will Smith is a great actor as well. I can also say that you were born in Great Britain
Yes.
in the year of '92, and 4 years later, Spice Girls appeared to the spotlight. If you were a Spice Girl, can you say that you are more like the baby Spice or the sporty Spice?
Sporty Spice for sure.
And still speaking about music, I will make a little quiz. And what I need you to say is, I'm going to say something about a singer or a band, and I need you to say what's your favorite song, and in which moment you would like to hear it. For example, I will say Michael Bublé, and you will say like that you like to hear Home when you feel sad because you're not home for too long, for example.
Okay.
So let's start by Justin Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake. I would say 4 Minutes, the song he did with Madonna. I always listen to that when we're driving. I don't know why. We always, in the truck, we always sing along to that one.
Okay.
Don't ask me why. It's a good wake-up song.
Maintaining the 90s artists, Britney Spears.
Or Hit Me Baby One More Time, always.
And why do you like that song so much?
I think it was my mum's favourite song.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was kind of drilled into me when I was little.
Usher.
Oh, yeah. song, yeah.
And what moment?
When I was young and at all the school discos that I used to play all the time, and me and my friends used to go crazy at that one.
Okay, and finally Beyonce.
Oh. There's too many good Beyonce songs, actually.
Choose one, please. Choose one. All the single ladies.
Well, yeah, actually, yeah, because I'm single. That's good
Okay.
for me. I put my hands up. That's good.
You were also a big fan of Disney movies such as like Toy Story, Lion King, Shrek. In terms of your career, are you there yet?
No. No.
You still have room to go?
Yeah. I'm on the journey, heading to the destination, and I just want to enjoy it.
One of the things that Bob encourages you a lot is to set free and to find a trainer and go to Europe to train hard
Yeah.
and to have focus and to have an opportunity to learn more. How do you feel about the idea of being the natural successor of Bob's business?
I just feel really proud. I'm proud to represent the stud and him more than like, I'm proud to represent him because I respect him so much.
But it makes you feel afraid of the idea that time is passing by and that someday
Yeah,
Bob
of
is not
course.
here?
Of course, always. Yeah. But I just want to make sure I'm learning every day, always.
I also heard that the Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo is one of your favorite athletes.
Yeah.
Does it have to do with the fact that he's a pretty boy, or because he's a very focused athlete and somehow workaholic like you?
Yeah, both of those things. He's unbelievably talented, but unlike some sports people, he never took it for granted. And he always worked, and I think he's very humble actually. And we did actually go around, we heard his house was around here, so we actually went around in the car looking for his house not so long ago.
Did you find it?
No.
Ah. Emma, picture yourself entering in a time capsule, okay, and coming back to Vila Moura in 10 years. How do you picture yourself and your career at that time, and how do you see the show's evolution?
Well, I see the show improving all the time. They're making changes every time we come, every 6 months. There's a beautiful grass ring just gone down that's going to be ready for next year that is really beautiful. As for myself, I hope to be doing the same that I'm doing now, producing young horses, and hopefully to have horses that I can also ride in the bigger classes, whether I'm riding for someone or if I'm doing it for myself. I don't ever see myself not doing young horses. I really enjoy doing that, so I would always want to be producing young horses. 5 things I like are horses, competitions, sunshine, animals, and Portugal. I hate snakes, rats, spiders, unfriendly people, and English weather.
Do you owe anybody an apology?
Probably Bob, for all the money he spends on me.
And do you owe somebody an apology?
Probably my family, because this just show jumping in general is very time consuming, and I don't really have chance to see my family very often, so it would probably be to them.
Emma, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.